All right, so today we're going to talk a little about how to help our teams focus a little more in the way of learning and improvement, even in the midst of 6-on-6 competition. That's not an easy thing to do. There are different parts of practice that you all probably run, and maybe some parts of practice are more focused on individual skills, things that don't involve 6-on-6 volleyball. But ultimately, we're trying to help people apply those skills and apply that learning and that improvement to the actual game of 6-on-6 volleyball. So we're trying to foster a bit of extra focus, even in the midst of competition, on some things we might have worked on earlier in the practice, earlier in the week, earlier in the season. And another thing that we would do, I would just say, is that sometimes when we're playing some kind of 6-on-6 activity in the course of practice, it's easy to forget what we were working on earlier that day individually. Maybe we were working on coverage, maybe we were working on hitting line, things like that. So we're trying to make it a little easier for our people to both compete and remember a little the focus we're working on for that day. All right, so we're going to get into it with 5 different basic activities, ideas for you to apply to your own team and your own gym. First, I want to introduce 2 of my favorite people, Luca Slabe, who will be our assistant with the men's team coming up. Luca, yep, in the red shirt. And another of my favorite people, Tama Miyashiro, our great assistant for the last number of years with the USA Women. Now Tama's going to be coaching in Love with the Salt Lake City franchise. Really excited for her as they get their first season going. So they will be our assistants. We have 5 different types of activity. Really, it's a game, and then it has a component that affects the scoreboard, or a game within a game, or a second scoreboard. The third one is what we call Spotlight. This is one that John Mayer came up with. He's the great coach at Loyola Marymount women's sand team, where there's 2 scores. One score that's normal and another score that's tracking something else, and you have to be ahead in both scores to win the game, or the game continues. Related to that, we will move on to the next one, which is Spotlight. So we already have our score at 15 all, and then we have our other scorer, starting at 0-0. And so now there are 2 scores, and we can only win the game if we're ahead in both scores. I think we'll put it to 17-17. Thank you. Make it a little shorter. And the Spotlight, the thing we're trying to highlight for them and for you, is a line kill. Luca, we're doing line kills first. Tama, line kill is the secondary score on the small scoreboard. So we're playing a regular game, starts at 17 all, and if that team receives serve and puts the ball away, then they'll get, actually this looks like this team's receiving. When they put the ball away, they'll be up 18-17, and then they would also be up 1-0 on the other score, the Spotlight score. Another way to help bring a little more focus and attention to them. If we've been working, where do most hitters hit? Cross court. So that's something that any team can benefit from. Hitting line more often. Figuring out solutions to set myself up to hit line more often. Maybe the setter is more aware of setting it out wide enough to where I can hit line more often. But this can be a focus. If we hit cross court too much, Now we can serve, we can swing line. Yes, Luca, here we go. Line kill is the spotlight score, the secondary score. Oh, almost. What a set. Oh, take a swing on that. And we got a little replace. There we go. Yeah. I think that was a line kill. We got it. Nice. Here we go. Next one. You can see some intent. I saw it from both those swings, trying to find line kills. Then, of course, there would be more nuance. Is it always appropriate in every situation to take a line swing? Probably not. No line kill, but we won the point. Seam kill there. Nice serve. And then, of course, the response on the other team is, oh, they know they're trying to get a line kill. I might adjust my block a little. And then the hitter can adjust and try to find her fingers even a little wider. Nice. A solid choice there. Instead of going for the line kill, just winning my team the point, giving us a chance to win the game. Replace, replace. Oh, yeah. Nice line kill on that one. Yes, 21-19, 2-0. Oh, okay, homemade challenge. Low-tech challenge. That was a whole lot faster than real challenge. I think I like that better. Luca, what do you, oh, Luca says line kill. All right, he's the judge. We're playing to a cap of 25 points. Nice communication over there. Oh, almost the line kill. Yes. We're going to give her that line kill. Woo. Nice. Well executed. Nice. Cap at 25, cap at 25. There was some intent. I see the intent is there, aware of how to set myself up for a good line swing. Setters and hitters working together. Actually, did I say cap at 23? 25. All right, we'll go 25. Way to drive that. Oh, smart. And this game is over because this team is ahead on both scores. 25-23, normal score. 3-2, spotlight score. If it had been reverse, without the time limits that we have right now, one way you could do it is carry it over to the next game or just play it until a team is ahead in both scores. But one thing that's fun to watch them is that they're just staying very aware. Whatever it is, discipline on defense, coverage, or the line swing, I can see more mindfulness and intentionality to that. And that's what we're trying to foster. They're still competing, still trying to win the game, but they're putting a little more mindfulness or thought into that, especially if that's something that we're looking to get better at. And we've been working on it in maybe more small groups or individually. So this is a way to try to help accelerate that process.